Be me. 26 years old, kissless virgin, never had a girlfriend, basically a walking L, work as a data entry specialist from home, make decent money, but have the social skills of a wet napkin. My entire life is a cycle of wake up, work, play Elden Ring, watch anime, browse R9Kmo, sleep, repeat. Mom calls me every week asking when I'm gonna meet a nice girl and settle down. Mom, I can barely order pizza without having a panic attack. Getting a girlfriend is like asking me to climb Mount Everest in flip-flops. Decide one day that enough is enough. I need to change my life or I'll die alone in this apartment surrounded by Gundam figures. Google life coach for social anxiety at 3 a.m. because that's when I make all my best decisions apparently. Find this website called Level Up Your Life Coaching with testimonials and everything. The About page says the coach specializes in helping socially isolated individuals break free from their comfort zones. Perfect. That's literally me. The pricing is reasonable, like $50 an hour, cheaper than therapy and probably just as useless, but whatever. Fill out the contact form explaining my situation, trying not to sound too pathetic. I'm 26, work from home, struggle with social anxiety, want to improve my life, blah, blah, blah. Get an email response the next day. Hi, I'm Riley. I'll be your life coach. Let's schedule our first session via video call. She sounds enthusiastic with all the exclamation points. Maybe this won't be so bad. We schedule for Thursday at 7 p.m. I spend the next 3 days both excited and terrified. Thursday comes, I actually shower and put on a clean shirt because video call means she'll see me. 6:55 p.m. I'm sitting at my desk, Discord open, because that's where she said we'd do the call. Her username is Riley the Guide, with a profile picture of some anime girl, probably from a show I haven't watched. 7 p.m. exactly. Incoming call. I answer, and my screen fills with the face of a girl who looks about my age. She's got dark circles under her eyes, messy brown hair in a bun, wearing an oversized hoodie that says, "I paused my game to be here." She's sitting in what looks like a bedroom with posters of Chainsaw Maki and Boki the Rock on the walls. Hey, you must be Ethan. Yeah, that's me, trying not to look as nervous as I feel. So I read your intake form and I totally get where you're coming from. Social anxiety is rough. She sounds genuine at least, not like those fake corporate motivational speakers. Let's start with your goals. What do you want to achieve through coaching? I explain that I want to be more social, maybe make some friends, eventually get a girlfriend, just like not be a complete loser anymore. She's nodding along, taking notes on something off screen. Okay, so here's the thing. I'm going to be real with you, Ethan. Change is hard and uncomfortable, but you can do it. She's doing this pointing at the camera thing, like Uncle Sam in those recruiting posters. We spend the next hour going over my daily routine, and she's making suggestions. You need to leave the house at least once a day, even if it's just a walk around the block. Riley, I leave the house for groceries once a week, and that's already pushing my limits. Start small. Tomorrow go outside for 5 minutes. That's it. Just stand outside. This feels ridiculous, but I agree because I'm paying for this. Also, you need to practice talking to people, even just small talk with cashiers. I explain that self-checkout was invented for people like me. She laughs. I know it's scary, but trust the process. Session ends with her giving me homework, which includes the outdoor thing and saying hi to at least one person this week. I'm skeptical, but also slightly motivated because she seems to actually care. Over the next few days, I do the outdoor standing thing. My neighbors definitely think I'm weird now. This old guy named Walter who lives across the hall saw me just standing outside and asked if I was okay. Yeah, just getting some fresh air. At 11 p.m., you kids are strange. Thanks, Walter. Really helping my confidence there. Next session comes around, I report my progress. Riley seems genuinely excited that I actually did the homework. See, you're already improving. How did it feel? It felt stupid, but I don't say that. Instead, I said it was challenging but manageable. She's writing this down like I just said something profound. This week, we're going to level up. I want you to go to a coffee shop and order something in person. No app ordering. My palms are sweating just thinking about it. I believe in you, Ethan. You've got this. Her enthusiasm is almost annoying, but also kind of infectious. We talk more about my interests. She asks about the anime and games I'm into. Oh, you play Elden Ring. What build are you running? Magic user because I'm basic and like staying far away from enemies, much like my real life strategy. She laughs. I'm a strength build person myself. I like bonking things with big hammers. We end up spending like 20 minutes just talking about video games and anime. Wait, are we still in session? I don't want to waste your time. Don't worry about it. Building rapport is part of coaching. Plus, it's nice to talk to someone who actually knows what Chainsaw Man is. Something about that statement seems slightly odd, but I ignore it. Session ends. I'm feeling pretty good about this whole life coaching thing. Maybe Riley actually knows what she's doing. Spend the next day psyching myself up for the coffee shop mission. Put on my least wrinkled shirt, actually comb my hair, spray some cologne I bought 3 years ago. Walk to the coffee shop 3 blocks away. It takes me 20 minutes because I keep stopping to reconsider. Finally make it inside. There's like 5 people in line ahead of me. I'm reading and rereading the menu even though I'm just gonna order a regular coffee. My turn comes. The barista is this cheerful girl with purple hair and a name tag that says Skylar. Hi, what can I get for you today? Brain.exe has stopped working. Coffee. Just a coffee, please. What size? Oh God, there are sizes. I forgot about sizes. Medium? I mean grande, whatever the middle one is. She doesn't seem to judge me at least, just smiles and rings it up. I pay, she hands me the coffee. I did it. I actually did it. Walk home feeling like I just conquered a raid boss. Next session, I tell Riley about my victory. That's amazing, Ethan. I'm so proud of you. Why does her being proud of me feel so good? What is this strange emotion? For next week, I want you to go back to that coffee shop and make small talk with the barista. Riley, you're asking me to climb the social ladder way too fast. Just comment on something like the weather or their shirt or anything. Just engage. I agree reluctantly. This is what I'm paying for after all. Over the next couple of weeks, sessions become routine. Riley's teaching me about body language, conversation starters, how to not look like a serial killer when meeting new people. I'm making slow progress, went to the coffee shop 4 times now, even managed to comment that I liked Skylar's earrings once. She said thanks, and that was the extent of the conversation, but still, progress. One evening during our session, Riley seems kind of off. She's less energetic than usual, keeps yawning. You okay? You seem tired. Yeah, I just had a long day, did a lot of sessions back to back. How many clients do you have anyway? She pauses, looks uncomfortable for a second. Oh, enough to keep me busy. Weird answer, but whatever, not my business. We continue the session. She's giving me advice about joining a local hobby group or something. Find something you're interested in and look for a meetup group. It's a great way to meet people with shared interests. The thought of going to a meetup with strangers makes me want to crawl into a hole. Start by just researching groups. You don't have to commit to going yet. Baby steps. I can do research. After the session ends, I'm browsing Discord and notice Riley's status changed to playing Valorant. Didn't she say she had more sessions tonight? Maybe they canceled or something. Not a big deal. But then I notice she's been playing for like 3 hours. Do life coaches usually have this much free time on a Thursday night? I'm probably overthinking it. My brain does that. Weekend comes, I'm in a random Discord server for Elden Ring discussion when someone posts about struggling with social anxiety. Another user responds with LMAO, just hire a life coach, bro, worked for me. Someone else responds, life coaches are a scam. They just Google WikiHow articles and charge you $50 to read them to you. This triggers a whole debate about whether life coaching is legitimate or just a grift. I'm reading through feeling slightly called out. One person writes, most life coaches are just people who couldn't make it, as therapists or are too lazy to get real jobs. I think about Riley with her anime posters and gamer hoodie. Nah, she's been helpful. I'm definitely improving. These people are just cynical. Next session is Monday. I've prepared a list of meetup groups I found. There's a board game night at a local shop, an anime club at the community center, a hiking group, which is absolutely not happening. Riley joins the call and I notice she's wearing the same hoodie from last session. Actually, now that I think about it, she's worn that hoodie to like the last 5 sessions. Hey Ethan, how was your weekend? Pretty standard. Played games, watched the new episode of Frieren, avoided human contact. Nice. Frieren is so good. Did you cry during episode 28? Wait, she's current on Frieren. When does she have time to watch anime if she's doing all these coaching sessions? We go over my meetup group research. She's encouraging me to actually attend one. The board game night sounds perfect. Low pressure, structured activity, common interest. My anxiety is already spiking thinking about it. I'll make you a deal. If you go to one meetup, our next session is free. Wait, really? Yeah, I want to incentivize you stepping out of your comfort zone. That's actually pretty cool of her. Maybe she's running a promotion or something. I agree to go to the board game night this Friday. Spend the entire week having mini panic attacks about it. Friday arrives. I shower, put on my best t-shirt, which is a faded Cowboy Bebop shirt, head to the game shop. It's called Critical Hit Games and smells like cardboard and energy drinks. There's a group of people already there, maybe 10 or 12, setting up tables. A guy with a beard and glasses approaches me. "Hey, you here for board game night? I'm Marcus. I run these meetups." "Yeah, hi, I'm Ethan. My life coach made me come here." I don't actually say that last part, just say I saw it online. Marcus is super friendly, introduces me to everyone. There's this couple, David and Jessica, who are apparently board game enthusiasts. A quiet Asian guy named Kevin who barely makes eye contact. Relatable king. A really tall girl named Amanda who's wearing a Jujutsu Kaisen shirt. Some other people whose names I immediately forget because social anxiety. We end up playing this game called Ticket to Ride, which is about trains or something. I'm terrible at it, but everyone's patient in explaining the rules. Amanda notices my Cowboy Bebop shirt. "Oh, cool! Cowboy Bebop is classic. Have you seen the live action?" We do not talk about the live action, Amanda. She laughs. "Yeah, it was pretty bad. The anime is way better." We actually have a decent conversation about anime while playing. The evening goes better than expected. I didn't die or embarrass myself too badly. Marcus mentions they do this every Friday and I'm welcome anytime. I leave feeling accomplished, can't wait to tell Riley about this. Monday session, I'm excited to report my success. Riley looks genuinely happy when I tell her about the board game night. "Ethan, that's incredible. You're making so much progress." "Thanks, it was actually kind of fun thinking about going again this Friday." "See? Told you it would be worth it. And hey, you met Amanda who likes anime. Maybe you could be friends." "Let's not get ahead of ourselves, Riley. I spoke to her for 10 minutes about cartoons." She's taking notes, nodding enthusiastically. "So here's your next challenge. I want you to exchange contact info with someone at the next meetup." "Riley, please, I'm not ready for that level of social interaction." "Just Discord or phone number, nothing crazy. You need to start building a social network." I reluctantly agree because she's right. Staying in my comfort zone isn't going to change anything. We spend the rest of the session discussing conversation techniques and how to naturally ask for someone's contact info. Just be like, "Hey, we should play games online sometime. What's your Discord?" She makes it sound so easy. Session ends and I notice something weird. Riley's Discord status says "Do not disturb," but I can see she's in a voice channel in a server we're both in. Wait, we're in the same server? I check the member list of my anime Discord server, and sure enough, there's her profile. She's been in the server the whole time? I've been in the server for like 2 years. Have we interacted before? I scroll through old messages, but there's thousands, no way to find anything. Probably just a coincidence. It's a big server with like 5,000 members. Friday comes again. I go to board game night feeling slightly more confident. Kevin, the quiet guy, is there again. We end up on the same team for a co-op game. "You come here often?" I ask, immediately cringing at how that sounds. "Yeah, every week pretty much. It's my main social thing." "Same bro, same." We actually click pretty well, both being the quiet types who bond over not wanting to talk too much. End of the night, I remember Riley's challenge. "Hey Kevin, we should play something online sometime. You got Discord?" "Yeah, sure." He gives me his Discord. I actually did it. I made a friend-adjacent acquaintance. I'm riding this high all weekend, feeling like a social butterfly. Kevin and I play some Elden Ring co-op on Saturday. He's actually really good. "Dude, how are you parrying everything?" "Practice. I've died to this boss like 50 times. We play for a few hours. It's nice having someone to game with who isn't just a random online. Monday session comes. Riley is super proud when I tell her, "Ethan, you're crushing it. Next thing you know, you'll have a whole friend group." Let's not get carried away. I have one gaming buddy, not exactly a social circle. We're talking about future goals when her phone starts ringing off screen. She looks at it. Her face changes. "Sorry, I need to take this. Just 1 second. She mutes herself and walks away from the camera. I can see her in the background pacing. Looks like she's arguing with someone. She comes back after 2 minutes looking stressed. "Sorry about that. Where were we? Everything okay?" "Yeah, totally fine. Just some personal stuff." She seems frazzled for the rest of the session, not her usual upbeat self. The session ends early. She says she's not feeling well. "We'll do an extra long session next time to make up for it." I tell her no worries and hope she feels better. Later that night, I'm browsing R9K because I hate myself apparently. There's a thread titled "Feminons, why are you on this board?" Various responses from obvious LARPs and probably actual women. One response catches my eye. "I'm here because I'm just as much of a loser as you guys. I haven't left my apartment in 3 days, and I make money scamming lonely dudes online." Someone asks, "What kind of scam?" I pretend to be a life coach LMAO. I just tell them to shower and go outside. Easiest money ever. A bunch of replies calling her based and asking how to get into this business. I feel a pit in my stomach. No way that's Riley, right? Tons of people probably do online life coaching. It's not that uncommon. But the thought won't leave my brain. I go to Riley's website again, really looking at it this time. The testimonials all sound kind of generic. Riley changed my life. Best coach ever. No last names, no profile pictures, could easily be fake. Her credentials section says certified life coach, but doesn't specify who certified her. I Google how to become a life coach and discover you basically just need to take an online course. Some courses are like $50 and take a weekend. I'm spiraling now, questioning everything. Has Riley actually helped me though? I mean, I am going outside more. I went to a social event. I made a friend. Maybe it doesn't matter if she's qualified if the results are there. I decide I'm overthinking it. Close all the tabs. Go to bed. Next session is Wednesday. Riley seems back to her normal self. Okay, Ethan, I have a big challenge for you. Oh no. I want you to ask Amanda from Board Game Night to hang out one-on-one. Riley, that's basically a date. I'm not ready for that. Not a date, just like getting coffee or lunch. Casual hangout between two people who like anime. My heart is racing just thinking about it. You've been doing so well, I think you're ready for this next step. She's looking at me with these encouraging eyes. Fine, I'll try, but if I die of embarrassment, it's on you. You won't die, and I'll coach you through exactly what to say. We spend the session planning out how I'll approach Amanda. Just be casual, like, hey Amanda, I noticed you like anime. Want to check out that new place downtown? There's a new anime-themed cafe that opened up recently. Could be a good excuse. I'm practicing the lines like I'm rehearsing for a play. Remember, worst case she says no and life goes on. Riley, the worst case is I embarrass myself so badly I have to move to a different city. You're catastrophizing, it'll be fine. Session ends with me feeling both motivated and terrified. Friday arrives, board game night. Amanda's there wearing a Demon Slayer hoodie. I spend the entire first hour working up the courage to approach her. Kevin notices I'm acting weird. You good, bro? Yeah, just trying to do something scary. What, like talk to Amanda? Is it that obvious? Dude, she's cool, just go for it. Thanks for the pep talk, Kevin. During a break between games, I approach Amanda. My hands are sweating, my heart is pounding. This is worse than any raid boss. Hey, Amanda. Oh, hey, Ethan, you playing next round? Yeah, probably. Hey, random question. You know about that new anime cafe downtown? Oh yeah, I've been wanting to check it out. Cool, so like, maybe we could go sometime like this weekend or whatever? She pauses and I'm preparing for rejection. Sure, that sounds fun. Tomorrow work? Wait, what she said yes. Yeah, tomorrow is perfect. We exchange phone numbers. I'm in shock. My body is on autopilot. Kevin gives me a thumbs up from across the room. I leave board game night feeling like I just won the lottery. Immediately message Riley even though it's not a session day. She said yes, Riley responds with like 10 exclamation points and celebration emojis. Told you, so proud of you. We chat for a bit about how I should prepare for tomorrow. Just be yourself, talk about anime, you'll do great. Her enthusiasm is actually really sweet. Saturday morning I wake up panicking about the hangout. Spend 3 hours deciding what to wear, settle on a plain black shirt and jeans. The cafe is called Kawaii Kitchen, which is either adorable or cringe, no in between. I arrive 5 minutes early because I'm that person. Amanda shows up right on time looking casual and friendly. Hey, this place looks so cute. We go inside, it's decorated with anime posters and has themed drinks. I order something called a Dragon Ball Matcha Latte, which is bright green. Amanda gets a Sailor Moon strawberry smoothie, which is pink and has a star on top. We sit down, and suddenly I'm remembering all of Riley's advice about active listening and open-ended questions. So how'd you get into anime? Amanda tells me about watching Toonami as a kid, getting into subtitled shows in high school. I share my own story of falling into the anime hole during college. Conversation flows surprisingly naturally. We talk about favorite shows, debate about which shonen is the best, discuss upcoming seasons. 2 hours pass without me even realizing. This was really fun. We should do it again sometime. Yeah, definitely. We part ways and I'm floating on cloud 9. Immediately text Riley about how well it went. She responds, see, you're not hopeless. You're actually doing really well. Hopeless. That's an interesting word choice. Why would she phrase it like that unless she thought I was hopeless to begin with? I'm probably reading too much into a simple text. Message. Next session is Monday. I give Riley the full breakdown. That's amazing, Ethan. You've come so far in just like 2 months. Yeah, I guess I have made a lot of progress. So what's your next goal? I explain that I want to keep building friendships, maybe eventually work up to actually dating. All good goals, let's keep the momentum going. We plan out more challenges. She's pushing me to be even more social. Over the next few weeks, I'm actually kind of thriving. Board game night becomes a regular thing. Kevin and I are legitimate friends now. Amanda and I have hung out a few more times. Strictly platonic, but I'm building confidence. I even started going to the gym because Riley suggested it for confidence building. Everything seems to be going well. Then one Friday I'm at board game night when David pulls me aside. Hey man, can I ask you something? Sure, what's up? Are you seeing a life coach named Riley? My blood runs cold. How do you know that? Because I saw her on a Discord server I'm in. She was asking for advice about coaching someone through social anxiety. What server? He shows me his phone. It's a server called Femcel Hideout, which is exactly what it sounds like. There's a channel called Advice, and sure enough, Riley's username is there. I'm coaching this guy who's never kissed a girl, and honestly, I'm running out of ideas. He's doing well, but what do I do next? My stomach drops. Someone responds, LMAO, why are you even doing this? Riley, because the money is decent and it's easy, plus he's actually kind of sweet in a pathetic way. David is watching my reaction. I wasn't sure if I should tell you, but that seemed kind of messed up. I thank him and excuse myself, leave board game night early, walk home in a daze, my mind is racing. Riley has been posting about me on some Femcel Discord server, calling me pathetic. I get home and immediately open Discord, search for Femcel Hideout. Find the server. It's private, but I can see the member count, about 300 people. I can't get in without an invite. I look at Riley's Discord profile more carefully now. Her status says professional neat. Her bio says I'm just a girl standing in front of a salad, asking it to be a pizza. I check when she created her account. It's only 6 months old. Her website said she's been coaching for 2 years. Nothing adds up. I want to confront her, but I also don't want to lose the progress I've made. Has she actually been helping me or just stringing me along for money? The advice was generic, but it worked. Does the intent matter if the results are real? I'm spiraling hard, can't sleep that night. Monday session comes and I'm nervous about how to address this. Riley joins the call looking chipper as usual. Hey Ethan, how was board game night? I left early, wasn't feeling great. Oh no, you feeling better now? Yeah, I'm fine. We go through the usual session routine, but I'm distracted. Riley notices. You seem off today, everything okay? Decide to just go for it. So I heard you're in some Discord servers. Do you post about your clients? Her face changes. She looks caught. What? No, I mean, I might discuss general coaching strategies, but never specific client info. Someone showed me a server where you were talking about me. Silence. Her face is red now. Ethan, I can explain. I'm listening. Okay, so yes, I'm in some Discord communities where I discuss coaching challenges, but it's all anonymous. You called me pathetic. More silence. I didn't mean it like that. It's just venting. Everyone vents about work. I'm not your coworker, Riley. I'm your client who's paying you. I know, and I'm sorry, that was unprofessional. She looks genuinely upset. But Ethan, you have to admit, you are doing better. The coaching is working. That's not the point. Then what is the point? That I'm not nice enough while helping you? The point is I trusted you, and you were laughing about me behind my back. I wasn't laughing. I was asking for advice on how to help you better. In a Femcel server, though, really? She sighs, runs her hands through her hair. Look, I'm going to be completely honest with you. Please do. I'm not some super qualified therapist or certified coach. I took a weekend course online and started this business because I needed money. I had figured as much. But I do actually care about my clients. I want people to succeed, and you have succeeded. Why are you in a Femcel server, though? She looks embarrassed. Because I'm like the female version of you, Ethan. I'm a shut-in loser who hasn't dated in years and spends all day online. Wait, what? I started life coaching because I thought if I can't fix my own life, maybe I can help others fix theirs. That's the most backwards logic I've ever heard. I know, but it's working. You're going outside, you have friends, you're hanging out with Amanda. She has a point, but I'm still upset. I'm sorry I called you pathetic. That was mean, and I didn't mean it. I was just having a bad day and venting. I sit there processing all this information. So you're basically scamming people? I prefer to think of it as providing a service that people find valuable. Riley, that's literally what scammers say. Okay, yes, technically it's morally gray, but look at your results. I can't argue with that. I have made progress. Can we just continue the sessions? I promise no more posting about you online. I need to think about this. Please, Ethan, you're actually my favorite client and I don't want to lose you over this. I'll message you later. I end the call, sit in silence for a while. My phone buzzes, it's Kevin. Bro, you good? David said you left early. I explained the whole situation about Riley. Damn, that's messed up, but also kind of funny in a twisted way. How is this funny, Kevin? Because you hired a Femcel to teach you social skills. That's like hiring a fish to teach you how to climb a tree. Okay, that is kind of funny when he puts it that way. But real talk, has she actually helped you? Yeah, I guess so. Then who cares if she's qualified? You got what you needed. Kevin has a point. Results matter more than credentials. I spend the next few days thinking about what to do. Amanda texts me asking if I want to go due to an anime convention next month. That would have been impossible for me 3 months ago. I text Riley. We can continue sessions, but I want a discount for the emotional distress. She responds immediately. Deal. Thank you for giving me another chance. Also, I left that Discord server. I'm done with those communities. Good. They sound toxic anyway. Next session is Wednesday. Things are awkward at first. So, full disclosure session? Sure, why not? Riley proceeds to tell me her actual story. She's 25, dropped out of college, lives with her parents, started the coaching thing 6 months ago. I've had 3 long-term clients, including you. Everyone else just did 1 session and disappeared. So I'm literally keeping your business alive. Pretty much, yeah. She seems genuinely embarrassed about the whole thing. I really do want to help people, though, even if I'm figuring it out as I go. We decide to continue with a new arrangement. She drops her rate to $30 per session. Fair trade for the betrayal of trust. Fair trade. Over the next few sessions, things get back to normal. Riley's actually more honest now about not having all the answers. Honestly, I'm just Googling this stuff and adapting it to what I think will work for you. At least she's transparent now. I go to the anime convention with Amanda. Kevin tags along too. We have an amazing time. I even cosplay as Spike Spiegel, which required confidence I didn't have before. Amanda cosplays as Faye Valentine, which is a couple's cosplay without being a couple. Interesting. Kevin goes as Ed, which is perfect for his chaotic energy. At one point, we're walking through the dealer's room, and Amanda grabs my hand so we don't get separated in the crowd. My brain short circuits, but I manage to keep my cool. Kevin notices and gives me a knowing look. Later that night, he texts, Bro, she's into you. What? No way. We're just friends. You're literally the densest protagonist in any anime I've ever watched. I refuse to believe this without more evidence, Kevin. Next session, I tell Riley about the convention. Wait, Amanda held your hand? Yeah, but it was just so we wouldn't get separated. Ethan, that's like classic romantic gesture disguised as practical. But we're just friends. Do you want to be just friends? I pause, actually thinking about it. No, I guess not. Amanda's cool and pretty, and we have a lot in common. Then do something about it. Riley, what if I mess up our friendship? What if you spend the rest of your life wondering what if? Damn, that's actually good advice. I have my moments. She coaches me through potential scenarios for asking Amanda out properly. Just be direct but casual, like, hey, I really like hanging out with you. Want to go on an actual date? Seems too simple. The best solutions usually are. I decide I'll do it at the next board game night. Friday comes, my anxiety is through the roof. I show up to board game night and Amanda is already there. She waves at me enthusiastically. We end up playing a 2-player game while others are doing their own thing. This is nice. I like the smaller group nights better than when it's super crowded. Same, less overwhelming. You've gotten a lot more comfortable here. I remember when you first showed up, you looked terrified. I was absolutely terrified, thought I was going to pass out. She laughs. You hit it well. We finished the game and I know this is my moment. Hey, Amanda, can I ask you something? Sure, what's up? My heart is pounding so loud I'm sure she can hear it. So I really like hanging out with you, like more than just friends way. Would you want to go on an actual date sometime? There, I said it. Can't take it back now. She's smiling, which is a good sign, right? I was wondering when you'd finally ask. Yes, I'd love to. Wait, really? Ethan, I held your hand at the convention. I thought I was being obvious. Kevin was right. I am the densest protagonist. We plan to go to dinner next weekend at this ramen place we both wanted to try. I leave board game night, walking on air. Immediately call Riley even though it's not a session. She said yes. Ethan, oh my God, I'm so happy for you. We're both yelling excitedly like teenagers. This is like the best outcome ever. You went from kissless virgin to having a date in 3 months. I mean, I'm still a kissless virgin, but progress. Riley, don't jinx it. We talk for like an hour about everything. She's genuinely excited. You know what? This session is free. Consider it a celebration. You don't have to do that. I want to. You've made me feel like I'm actually good at this coaching thing. You are good at it, even if you're making it up as you go. Thanks, Ethan. That means a lot. There's something different in her voice, softer. After we hang up, I'm riding this high for the rest of the weekend. Kevin is hyped when I tell him. Dude, finally! You two have been dancing around each other for weeks. Has it been that obvious? To everyone except you, yes. He offers to help me pick out an outfit for the date. I'm not letting you show up in another anime t-shirt. We're going shopping. The fact that Kevin is now my fashion consultant is wild to me. We go to the mall. He helps me pick out a casual button-up shirt and decent jeans. See, you look like an actual adult now. I feel uncomfortable, but he says I look good, so I trust him. The week drags on forever. I'm nervous and excited in equal measure. Session with Riley on Wednesday is basically just her hyping me up. You're going to do great. Just be yourself. That's who she likes. What if I'm awkward? You're always awkward. That's part of your charm. Not sure if that's a compliment or an insult, but I'll take it. She gives me advice about conversation topics, tells me to avoid talking about anime the entire time. Branch out. Ask about her job, her family, her goals, real substantial stuff. I'm taking mental notes like this is a final exam. Saturday finally arrives. I shower twice because anxiety. Put on the outfit Kevin helped me pick. Actually style my hair instead of just letting it do whatever. Spray cologne, check myself in the mirror. I look decent. Meet Amanda at the ramen place. She looks beautiful in a casual dress. You look nice. Is that a new shirt? Yeah, Kevin helped me shop for it. He has good taste. We go inside, order our food, and conversation flows naturally. I remember Riley's advice and ask about her job. She works in graphic design for a small marketing company. It's not my dream job, but it pays the bills while I work on my personal art. I didn't know you did art. She shows me her Instagram, which has amazing digital paintings. I want to be a full-time artist eventually, but that's scary. I get that. Changing careers is terrifying. We talk about dreams and fears, and I'm actually having deep conversation on a first date. The ramen arrives and it's delicious. We both agree this place is our new favorite. So what made you finally ask me out? I was starting to think you weren't interested. Oh, I was interested, just terrified of ruining our friendship. That's sweet, but also silly. You can't ruin something by being honest. Words of wisdom from Amanda, apparently. After dinner, we walk around downtown, just talking and enjoying the evening. We end up at a park, sitting on a bench under the stars. I had a really great time tonight, Ethan. Me too, like genuinely one of the best nights I've had. She's looking at me with these eyes, and I know this is the moment. My brain is screaming, my hands are shaking, but I lean in. She meets me halfway and we kiss. My first kiss at 26 years old, and it's perfect. We pull apart and she's smiling. Was that your first kiss? Is it that obvious? A little, but it was sweet. I'm not sure if I should be embarrassed or proud. We kiss again. This time I'm less nervous. I walk her to her car. We make plans for a second date next week. Drive home in complete shock that this is my life now. Immediately text Riley. I kissed her. She responds with a string of celebration emojis. I'm so proud of you. No longer a kissless virgin. Technically still a virgin, but baby steps. One milestone at a time. I can't sleep that night. Just replaying everything in my head. Monday session comes and Riley wants every detail. Start from the beginning and don't leave anything out. I tell her everything from the outfit to the kiss to the second date plans. Ethan, you've literally transformed your life in 3 months. I guess I have. It's kind of surreal. How do you feel? Honestly, terrified, but in a good way, like I'm actually living instead of just existing. That's beautiful. See what happens when you leave your comfort zone? Yeah, you were right. I'm always right. Let's not get carried away, Riley. We both laugh, and for a moment I forget she's technically my employee. So what's next? More dates with Amanda? Yeah, and I want to keep building my social circle, maybe try new things. Look at you setting goals without me prompting. Growth. I've learned from the best fake life coach. Hey, I'm a real life coach now. I have multiple successful clients. Oh yeah, how are your other clients doing? She pauses. Well, one quit and the other is kind of stagnant, but you're doing great. So I'm carrying your business on my back. Basically, yes. At least she's honest now. Over the next few weeks, I'm in this amazing groove. Second date with Amanda goes great. We go to an art museum and she explains all the pieces. Third date, we watch bad horror movies and make fun of them. Fourth date, we cook dinner together and I learn I'm terrible at cooking, but she's patient. Board game nights continue. Kevin has become my best friend at this point. Marcus asks if I want to help run the meetup sometimes. I'm a regular now. I even started talking to my coworkers more on Zoom calls during the work. My mom calls and notices I sound different. You sound happy, honey. Did something change? I actually have a girlfriend, Mom. She screams so loud I have to pull the phone away from my ear. Oh my God, finally! When do I get to meet her? Slow down, Mom. We've only been dating a month. A month? Why didn't you tell me sooner? Because I wanted to make sure it was real before getting your hopes up. She's crying happy tears. My dad gets on the phone. Your mother's been praying for this day. Thanks, Dad. Very encouraging. They're both excited, and I promise to bring Amanda to dinner soon. Session with Riley that week is celebratory. Your mom cried? That's adorable. It was mostly embarrassing, but yeah. So are you going to keep doing sessions? Seems like you've got things figured out. I've been thinking about that, actually. Her face falls a little. Oh yeah, that makes sense. You don't really need a coach anymore. Well, I was thinking maybe we could just be friends instead. She looks surprised. Really? You want to be friends with your fake life coach? I mean, you're not fake anymore. You've helped me a lot and you're fun to talk to. That's wow. Okay, yeah, I'd like that. She seems genuinely touched. Can I be honest about something? Sure. You're like my only friend too. All my other relationships are online and surface level. The Femcel life coach and the former Kissless virgin. What a pair. We should hang out in person. I promise I'm normal. She does not seem normal, but sure. We plan to meet up at a coffee shop the following week. I'm curious what Riley is like in person versus on video calls. The day comes and I get to the coffee shop early. Riley walks in and I recognize her immediately from our calls. She's wearing the same I paused my game to be here hoodie. Ethan! Hey Riley. We hug awkwardly because neither of us are huggers. This is so weird seeing you in 3D. You look exactly like your video calls. I'm very consistent with my aesthetic. We order coffee and sit down. Conversation is surprisingly natural. So how are things with Amanda? Really good. We're official now. She changed her relationship status and everything. Relationship status changes, the ultimate sign of commitment. She's being sarcastic, but also kind of right. I'm really happy for you, Ethan, genuinely. Thanks. Couldn't have done it without you. You did most of the work. I just gave you the push. We talk about her life. She's thinking of going back to school. Maybe for psychology or counseling. Make this coaching thing legit. That would be good. You're actually decent at it. Decent, wow, such high praise. We spent a few hours just talking about life, anime, games, everything. It's nice having a friend who gets the whole shut-in background. As we're leaving, she seems nervous about something. Hey, so this might be weird, but can I meet your friend group sometime? You want to meet Kevin and everyone? Yeah, I need to practice socializing too, and you said they're cool. Sure, I'll invite you to board game night. Really? You're not embarrassed to introduce me to your friends? Why would I be embarrassed? Because I'm your former life coach who you now know is kind of a mess. Riley, everyone there is kind of a mess. You'll fit right in. She smiles. Thanks, Ethan. Next Friday, I bring Riley to board game night. Kevin immediately pulls me aside. Bro, is that your life coach? Yeah, we're friends now. Don't make it weird. I'm gonna make it so weird. I introduce Riley to everyone. She's nervous, but doing okay. Marcus is welcoming as always. Always happy to have new people. Amanda gives me a look that says, we'll talk about this later. The evening goes well. Riley actually has a good time. She's surprisingly good at board games. Crushes everyone at Catan. I've been playing online versions for years. Kevin and Riley bond over both being Valorant players. Amanda pulls me aside during a break. So that's the life coach? Yeah, we're friends now. Is that weird? A little, but also kind of sweet that you helped her socialize too. I hadn't thought of it that way. You're like spreading your newfound confidence. I wouldn't go that far. The night ends with everyone exchanging Discord info with Riley. This was so fun. Can I come back? Marcus jumps in. Of course. Friday nights at 7. Driving home, I reflect on how much has changed. 3 months ago, I couldn't talk to a cashier without panicking. Now I have a girlfriend, multiple friends, and I helped my life coach make friends. Character development is real. Kevin texts the group chat. Riley's cool. We should do a Valorant night. Amanda responds, board games and video games? This friend group is peak nerd. Riley. I've found my people. I respond with a simple same. And for the first time in my life, I actually mean it. My face when I hired a Femcel life coach who posted about me online but ended up actually changing my life. That feeling when you're no longer a kissless virgin and you have a whole friend group because you decided to Google life coaches at 3 a.m. Be me. 2 months after the whole life coach reveal situation. Things with Amanda are going great. We're that annoying couple that everyone secretly hates. Riley has become a legitimate part of the friend group, shows up to board game night religiously. Life is actually good for once. It's weird, and I keep waiting for something to go wrong. One Wednesday, I'm in a session with Riley, except now we just call them weekly catch-ups because the coaching thing feels weird. So I got accepted into community college for their psychology program. Riley, that's amazing. I know, right? Classes start in fall. I'm actually going to be a real therapist someday. From fake life coach to real therapist, character development. Shut up. But yeah, I'm excited and terrified. She's talking about how she'll have to actually leave her house for classes. I haven't been to school in like 3 years. What if I forgot how to be around people? You literally go to board game night every week now. That's different. That's like 10 people max. College has hundreds of people. I give her the same advice she gave me. Start small, build up tolerance. Ugh, I hate when you use my own tactics against me. We talk for a bit more when she drops something unexpected. Hey, so random question. Do you have any single friends? I mean, Kevin's single. Oh, is he cool? Like actually cool, or your definition of cool? Ouch, Riley. But yeah, he's actually cool. Could you maybe, I don't know, see if he'd be interested? Wait, are you asking me to set you up? Her face turns red. Forget it. That's weird. You're like my former client turned friend. No, I can ask him. Kevin's a good guy. Really? That's not weird? Riley, I'm dating someone I met through board game night. Kevin became my best friend. You're part of the group. Nothing is weird anymore. Okay, yeah, maybe ask him, but casually, don't make it a thing. I'm definitely gonna make it a thing. Later that night, I'm gaming with Kevin on Discord. Yo, random question. What's up, bro? What do you think of Riley? She's cool, why? She kind of asked about you. Silence on his end for a second. Like asked, or just mentioned me. She wanted to know if you were single. Oh damn, really? Yeah, you interested? I mean, she's cute and we have similar interests, but isn't that weird? Why does everyone keep saying that? Because she was your life coach, dude. Yeah, and now she's just a friend. Things change. Kevin thinks about it for a minute. All right, yeah, give her my Discord. We can talk and see what happens. I send Riley a message with Kevin's info. She responds, you're the best. Also delete this conversation. It's embarrassing. Too late. Already screenshot for blackmail purposes. Ethan! Over the next week, I notice Kevin and Riley are talking a lot. They're both online at the same time in voice channels together. Amanda notices too. Are we about to have another couple in the friend group? Possibly. I'm playing matchmaker, apparently. You've come so far, from can't talk to people to setting up your friends. I'm like a social butterfly now. It's disgusting. She laughs and kisses me. We're at her apartment watching some anime. This is normal life now and it's wild. Friday comes, board game night. Both Riley and Kevin show up. They're acting weird around each other, shy smiles and awkward laughter. Marcus notices too, pulls me aside. Did you set them up? Maybe. Nice. We need more couples here. David and Jessica are getting too comfortable being the only pair. The evening goes well. Riley and Kevin end up partnered for a game. They're working together really well. Lots of chemistry. Amanda leans over to me. They're cute together. Yeah, they really are. After game night, Kevin texts me. Dude, I asked Riley out and she said yes. Called it. We're going to that arcade bar downtown tomorrow. Perfect first date location for 2 gamers. Thanks for the push, man. I wouldn't have made a move without you. Just paying it forward, someone pushed me to ask Amanda out. Character growth. We love to see it. Next week, Riley is gushing about her date with Kevin during our catch-up. He's so sweet, and he actually gets my humor. Told you he was cool. We're going out again this weekend. He wants to teach me how to play this fighting game. Which one? Guilty Gear, I think? Oh, Kevin's trying to convert you to the cult of anime fighters. I'm ready to join any cult at this point. She's smiling more than I've ever seen. Thank you for introducing us seriously. No problem. You both deserve to be happy. Look at us. You have Amanda. I have Kevin. We're both functioning members of society. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. We still play video games for 6 hours straight. Okay, functioning-ish members of society. Things are going smooth for about a month. I'm at work one day when my phone blows up with texts. It's a group chat with Kevin, Riley, Amanda, and Marcus. Marcus. Emergency board game night meeting. Something happened. My anxiety immediately spikes. What now? Kevin. Not actual emergency. Marcus is being dramatic. Marcus. It's important though. Amanda. Just tell us, Marcus. Marcus. I'm moving. Got a job offer in another state. Oh, damn. That's actually big news. Riley. Who's gonna run board game night? Marcus. That's what we need to figure out. I leave in 6 weeks. The group chat explodes with discussion about the future of board game night. Amanda suggests we rotate hosting duties. Kevin volunteers his place since he has space. Riley offers to help organize. I'm rereading all this feeling weird about Marcus leaving. He was the first person to welcome me to the group, made me feel included. That Friday, we have a planning meeting disguised as regular game night. Marcus is explaining his new job in Denver. It's a great opportunity, but I'm going to miss you guys. David speaks up. We should do a farewell tournament. Big event. Everyone gets excited about this idea. We could invite people from other game groups, make it huge. Jessica suggests hosting it at the community center. I can get us a room there. My sister works in administration. Plans start forming. This is becoming an actual event. Riley and I volunteer to handle social media promotion. We'll post in all the local nerd groups. Kevin offers to organize the games and prizes. Amanda says she'll design flyers. Even quiet people in the group are stepping up with ideas. Over the next few weeks, planning the tournament becomes everyone's project. Riley and I are at a coffee shop working on the Facebook event page. This is kind of exciting. I've never organized something like this. Same. I'm used to avoiding events, not planning them. Character growth. She keeps saying that, but she's right. We're debating whether to charge entry fee when her phone rings. She looks at it and her face goes pale. I need to take this. She walks outside. I can see her through the window. Whatever the call is about, it's clearly upsetting her. She comes back in looking shaken. You okay? Yeah, just family stuff. Nothing serious. She's lying, but I don't push it. We finish up the planning and head out. Later that night, Kevin messages me privately. Yo, Riley's been acting weird. Did something happen? She got a phone call earlier that upset her. She won't talk to me about it. Says everything's fine. Maybe give her space. She'll talk when she's ready. Yeah, you're probably right. A few days pass. Riley cancels our weekly catch-up. Sorry, not feeling great. Can we reschedule? Of course, feel better. She doesn't show up to game night either. Kevin's worried. She never misses game night. Amanda suggests maybe we should check on her. What if she's sick and needs help? Kevin texts her. Hey, we're worried about you. Is everything okay? She responds an hour later. I'm fine. Just dealing with some personal stuff. I'll be back next week. Something feels off, but we respect her space. Tournament planning continues. We're getting good turnout numbers. Almost 50 people have RSVP'd, way more than expected. Marcus is pumped. This is going to be epic. Day before the tournament, Riley finally shows up to help us set up. She looks tired, like she hasn't been sleeping. Sorry I've been MIA. I'm here now, though. Kevin immediately goes to her. You sure you're okay? Yeah, I promise. Just had a rough week. We're setting up tables when she pulls me aside. Can we talk later, after the tournament? Sure. Everything all right? I'll explain everything. I just need to get through tomorrow first. Now I'm definitely worried, but I nod. Tournament day arrives. The community center is packed. People from all over the city showed up. The turnout is insane. Marcus is giving a speech about how much this community means to him. You guys turned board game night into something special. Keep it alive while I'm gone. Everyone's clapping. It's actually kind of emotional. The tournament starts, multiple games happening simultaneously. I'm playing Catan with some people I don't know, actually holding conversation. Amanda's crushing people at Ticket to Ride. Kevin and Riley are team playing Pandemic, working together perfectly. David and Jessica are being unnecessarily competitive at Carcassonne. By the end of the day, everyone's exhausted but happy. Marcus won the overall tournament, which feels appropriate. What a way to go out! After everything's cleaned up and people leave, it's just the core group. Riley looks at me. Can we talk now? Amanda and Kevin exchange glances. We'll give you space, Amanda says. No, it's fine. You guys should hear this too, Riley says. We all sit down and she takes a deep breath. So that phone call I got, it was my parents. She pauses, looking nervous. They basically gave me an ultimatum. Either I move back home and get a real job, or they're cutting me off financially. Oh, damn. I've been living off their money while doing the coaching thing. They think it's a waste of time. Even though I'm going to school now, they don't think psychology is a real career. Kevin looks angry. That's bullshit. I know, but they're traditional. They want me to be a doctor or a lawyer or something. What are you gonna do? I don't know. I can't afford my apartment without their help, but I'm not giving up school. The group goes quiet, everyone thinking. Amanda speaks first. What if you got a roommate? I've thought about that, but finding someone trustworthy is hard. Kevin jumps in. What about Jessica? Didn't she mention wanting to move out of her parents' place? Riley's eyes light up. Oh, that could work. We spend the next hour brainstorming solutions. Marcus mentions some part-time job openings at his current workplace. It's just data entry, but it's remote and flexible. David talks about student loans and financial aid. Community college is way cheaper than university. You can make it work. By the end of the conversation, Riley's crying, but in a good way. I can't believe you guys are helping me figure this out. That's what friends do, Riley. A year ago, I had no friends and no life. Now I have all this. She gestures at all of us. Kevin hugs her. We've got your back. Over the next week, Riley gets her shit sorted. Jessica agrees to be her roommate. They move in together. Riley gets the part-time remote job Marcus recommended. She has a conversation with her parents, setting boundaries. I told them I'm living my life my way. If they want to support me, great. If not, I'll figure it out. Good for you, Riley. I learned from the best. You standing up to your own fears inspired me. Don't make this sappy. Too late. We're having a moment. Things stabilize again. New routine forms. Kevin and Riley are officially dating now. They're disgustingly cute together. Board game night continues with rotating hosts. Kevin's place becomes the primary spot. Amanda and I hit the 6-month mark. We're talking about moving in together eventually. I get promoted at work, better pay, and more responsibility. Life is genuinely good, and it doesn't feel fragile anymore. One evening, I'm at Amanda's place. We're cooking dinner together. She's teaching me how to make stir-fry without burning everything. You're getting better. This is almost edible. Your encouragement knows no bounds. She laughs, and we're just existing comfortably together. Can I ask you something serious? Sure. Do you ever think about how different your life is now compared to a year ago? All the time. It's surreal, honestly. I'm really glad you came to that first board game night, even though you looked like you wanted to die. I did want to die, but I'm glad I went too. You know what's funny? I almost didn't go that night either. I was having a bad day and considered staying home. Wait, really? Yeah, sliding door moment. If either of us had stayed home, we never would have met. That's actually kind of profound. We should thank Riley for pushing you to go. Technically, we should thank my 3 a.m. Googling skills for finding Riley. Fair point. We finish cooking and eat on her couch, watching some trashy reality TV. My phone buzzes. It's the group chat. Kevin. Guys, I have news. Riley. He's being dramatic. It's good news. Kevin. I got accepted to grad school. Everyone starts congratulating him. Marcus from Denver. That's amazing, man. Kevin explains he's going for computer science, staying local though. Not leaving you losers. Riley. You're stuck with us forever. Amanda. This friend group is thriving. I think about how this random collection of nerds became my entire social circle. A year ago, I couldn't order coffee without panicking. Now I'm in a healthy relationship, have genuine friends, and actually enjoy life. All because I Googled life coaches at 3 a.m. and accidentally hired a Femcel who was making it up as she went. The universe has a weird sense of humor. A few weeks later, Riley and I are having our weekly catch-up, which is basically just hanging out now. I've been thinking about expanding my coaching business legitimately. Oh yeah? Yeah, I know what worked for you. Maybe I can replicate it for others. Just promise you won't post about them in Discord servers. That was one time and I apologized. I'm never letting you live that down. Fair, but seriously, do you think I could actually do this professionally? Riley, you helped me go from kissless virgin to functioning adult. Yeah, you can do this. When you put it like that, it sounds impressive. It was impressive, even if you were winging it. The best part is, I wasn't even winging it by the end. I actually figured out what I was doing. Character development all around. We should write a book, How a Fake Life Coach and Her Disaster Client Fixed Their Lives. That's a terrible title. You're right. How about The Blind Leading the Blind, a success story? Somehow worse. We're laughing and I realize this is friendship. Actual real friendship. Not just online acquaintances or work colleagues, but people who genuinely care about each other. Board game night that week. Everyone's there, including some new people. Marcus made a surprise visit from Denver. Couldn't miss seeing you nerds. Everyone's excited. We catch him up on everything. So Kevin's in grad school. Riley's a legit coach now. Ethan's still with Amanda. Everyone's winning. Basically, yeah. I'm proud of you guys. You kept the tradition alive. We play games late into the night. The energy is perfect. At some point, Kevin makes an announcement. So Riley and I are moving in together. The group erupts in celebration. David jokes. Another one bites the dust. Jessica elbows him. You proposed to me last month. Shut up. Wait, you guys are engaged? Oh yeah, we forgot to tell everyone. This friend group is just pairing off like Noah's Ark. Amanda whispers to me, should we tell them? Tell them what? That we're looking at apartments together? Oh yeah, might as well. We announce we're planning to move in together. Riley screams, everyone's growing up! Marcus raises his drink. To board game night, where socially awkward people become functioning adults. We all toast. It's cheesy, but perfect. Driving home that night with Amanda, we're quiet. You thinking what I'm thinking? That a year ago none of this existed? Exactly. It's crazy how fast things can change. All it took was one decision to try something different. Thank God for 3 a.m. Googling. We laugh, and I realize I'm not anxious about the future anymore. Whatever happens, I have people in my corner. A support system built on board games, anime, and mutual awkwardness. It's perfect. Few months pass, life continues being good. Riley graduates from her first semester with straight A's. Kevin's doing well in grad school. Jessica and David set a wedding date. Amanda and I move into a 2-bedroom apartment. It's small, but ours. I'm setting up my gaming corner when I find something. It's the old intake form I filled out for Riley's coaching service. I read through my answers about wanting to be more social, less anxious, maybe find a girlfriend. Past me would be shocked at current me. Amanda walks in. What's that? Just old paperwork from when I hired Riley. She reads over my shoulder. Wow, you were really struggling. Yeah, it was rough. I'm glad you found help, even if it was unconventional help. Best money I ever spent, honestly. She kisses my cheek. Come on, Kevin and Riley are coming over for dinner. We spend the evening with friends, playing games, eating food, existing comfortably. At one point, Riley pulls me aside. You know, you changed my life too. What do you mean? I was just drifting, scamming people online, no direction. Then you came along. I was a desperate client, Riley. You were a person who believed I could help, even when I didn't believe it myself. We both helped each other then. Exactly. Mutual growth. She goes back to the group, and I stand there thinking. A year and a half ago, I was a kissless virgin who couldn't leave the house without panicking. Now I have a girlfriend, friends, a life. All because I took a chance on a Femcel life coach who posted about me in Discord servers. The universe really does have a weird sense of humor. My face when the fake life coach I hired turned out to be exactly what I needed. That feeling when you realize sometimes the best help comes from the most unexpected places and you just have to be brave enough to try. Be me. This is Ethan, 6 months into my relationship with Amanda. Things are going great, too great, suspiciously great. My anxiety brain keeps waiting for the other shoe to drop. One Tuesday, Amanda texts me. We should do a double date with Riley and Kevin. Sure sounds fun. When? This Friday. I was thinking we could do something different though. Different how? What if we did a Discord double date, like all of us in our own places but on call together? Amanda, that sounds like the most terminally online thing ever. Exactly. It'll be funny. We can play games and watch movies together. I run this by Kevin in our gaming session that night. Bro, that actually sounds fun. Riley would love it. You guys are actually down for this? Yeah, it's like hanging out, but we can all be in our pajamas. Valid point. Friday comes, we set up the Discord call for 7 p.m. I'm in my apartment, got snacks, drinks, ready to go. Amanda joins first. She's in a onesie that looks like a dinosaur. You look ridiculous. You love it? I do, but I'm not admitting it. Kevin joins wearing a headset that has cat ears on it. Riley got them for me, don't judge. We're absolutely judging you. Riley joins last. She's got a face mask on and her hair in a towel. Sorry I'm late, I was doing self-care. Kevin immediately, you look beautiful, babe. I look like a swamp monster, but thanks. Amanda suggests we start with some party games. We load up Jackbox games. This is about to be chaotic. First game is Quiplash, where you write funny answers to prompts. The prompt is, the worst thing to say on a first date. I write, so I hired a life coach to learn how to talk to you. Riley writes, I charge 50 bucks an hour, but for you it's free. Everyone's dying laughing. Amanda writes, your anime taste is trash. Kevin writes, I'm only here because my friend made me. We're all calling each other out through these answers. Next prompt, a terrible business idea. Riley writes, fake life coaching, but you're also a mess. I write, hiring your ex-client's best friend's girlfriend to teach you social skills. Wait, that doesn't make sense. Amanda, Ethan, you confused yourself with that one. Kevin's answer wins. A gym for people who never leave their house. Oh wait, that's just Beat Saber. We play for 2 hours straight. The banter is incredible. Riley suggests we watch a movie together. We can all start at the same time and react together. We settle on some bad horror movie none of us have seen. It's called Zombie Beach Party, and it's as terrible as it sounds. 5 minutes in, and we're already making fun of it. Amanda, why would you have a beach party during a zombie apocalypse? Kevin, maybe the zombies just want to have fun too. Riley, the real horror is these actors' performances. There's a scene where someone tries to fight a zombie with a beach ball. We're all screaming at the screen. I'm typing in chat. This is the worst thing I've ever seen and I love it. Halfway through the movie, my internet cuts out. Screen goes black. Discord disconnects. No, not now. I'm trying to reconnect, restarting my router. Finally get back online 10 minutes later. Sorry guys, internet died. Amanda, we paused it for you. That's actually really sweet. We resume and the movie somehow gets worse. The ending is the main character defeating zombies with the power of friendship. Kevin, this is literally an anime plot. Riley, anime does it better though. Movie ends and we're all in agreement. It was terrible but entertaining. Amanda suggests we play Among Us next. 4 people is not enough for Among Us, babe. We can play with randos. We join a public lobby and immediately regret it. There's a player named XX Sussy Bakex who keeps calling emergency meetings for no reason. Another player types red sus every single round regardless of what color is actually suspicious. Kevin gets voted out first round even though he wasn't the imposter. This is bullshit. Riley's the imposter and she's terrible at lying. I was in medbay doing tasks. Amanda, Riley, the taskbar didn't move. Maybe I'm just slow at tasks. We vote her out, she's caught. I tried okay. We play a few more rounds before giving up on the random players. It's getting late, around 11 p.m. Riley's face mask is dry and cracking. I should probably wash this off before it becomes permanent. Kevin, you'd be a cute statue. That's not how face masks work, babe. Amanda's dinosaur onesie hood keeps falling over her face. Every time she talks, the dinosaur head flops around. It's the funniest thing I've seen all week. We're just chatting now, no games, just vibing. Riley brings up how weird it is that we're all friends. Like a year ago, none of us knew each other except Ethan and me, and that was transactional. Kevin, transactional friendship sounds like a bad LinkedIn connection. You know what I mean. Now we're doing Discord double dates. Amanda, it's very wholesome for a group of former shut-ins. I'm sitting here realizing this is what friendship looks like in 2024. We're not in the same room, but we're together. Kevin suddenly, oh shit, I have a confession to make. Everyone goes quiet. When Ethan first told me about Riley, I stalked her social media for like 2 hours. Riley, Kevin, I wanted to make sure you weren't a catfish. That's actually fair, I would have done the same. Amanda, I also may have Googled Riley when Ethan first mentioned her. Amanda too? I was protecting my boyfriend. Riley's laughing. Did you guys find anything interesting? Amanda, just your deviant art from 2015. We do not talk about that. Kevin, I need to see this now. Absolutely not. That's buried for a reason. We're all dying laughing. Riley's mortified. I speak up. I mean, I also Googled everyone when I first met them. Kevin, bro, what'd you find about me? Just your Steam profile and that you have 2,000 hours in Destiny 2. That's not even accurate. It's like 2,500 now. Amanda, we're all internet stalkers. Got it. The conversation shifts to embarrassing internet history. Riley admits she used to write Naruto fanfiction. I was 14 and very invested in Sasunaru. Kevin, the ship that launched 1,000 flame wars. Amanda reveals she had a Tumblr in the Super Hulock era. I was insufferable. I reblogged so many text posts. I confessed to my old YouTube channel where I did terrible Let's Plays. It had 47 subscribers and I thought I was going to be the next Markiplier. Kevin, drop the link. It's deleted and lost to time, thankfully. We're sharing old usernames and cringing at our past selves. Riley's former username was XXDarkAngelKittenXX. Kevin cannot stop laughing. That's the most 2012 thing I've ever heard. I was going through a phase. Amanda's was Sherlockian Princess 221B. I'm crying from laughing so hard. Mine was Shadow Blaze Gamer 99. Everyone's roasting me now. Ethan, you can't judge anyone after that. Fair point. Kevin's was just Kevin Plays Games, which is disappointingly normal. I was a boring child, okay? We're an hour into just reminiscing about internet history. Riley mentions her old Gaia Online account. I spent so much time on that site. Amanda. I was more of a Neopets person. Neopets was elite. I had so many paintbrushes. Kevin and I are lost. What's a paintbrush in Neopets context? The girls spend 20 minutes explaining Neopets economics. It's more complicated than actual economics. Around 1 a.m., everyone's getting tired. Amanda's fallen asleep in her dinosaur onesie. I can hear her soft snoring through the mic. Guys, I think Amanda's out. Riley. That's adorable. Kevin's yawning. Yeah, I'm about to pass out too. We decide to call it a night. This was really fun though. We should do it again. Riley. Discord double dates are now a monthly tradition. Everyone agrees before logging off. I end call and text Amanda good night even though she's asleep. Lay in bed thinking about how weird and wonderful this all is. A year ago, I would have never imagined having friends to do Discord calls with. Now I'm doing virtual double dates and having the time of my life. Next morning, I wake up to the group chat. Kevin. Last night was peak nerd culture and I loved it. Riley. We need to do bad movie nights more often. Amanda. Sorry I fell asleep. The dinosaur onesie is too comfortable. I respond, already planning the next one. Over the next few weeks, Discord double dates become a thing. We've watched terrible movies, played horrible games, shared embarrassing stories. One night we're playing a trivia game, and the question is about anime. Who is the main character of Full Metal Alchemist? All four of us buzz in at the same time. Edward Elric! We're too synchronized. Another night we're doing a cooking challenge. Everyone has to make the same recipe and present it on camera. Riley's looks like it came from a restaurant. Amanda's is decent and presentable. Mine is slightly burnt but edible. Kevin's is somehow on fire. How did you set pasta on fire? I don't know. It just happened. Riley's trying to give him instructions through the screen. Kevin, turn off the stove. I'm trying. Amanda and I are watching this unfold in real time. Eventually, Kevin puts out the fire. I'm ordering pizza. We're all crying from laughing so hard. Riley, you're not allowed to cook unsupervised anymore. These Discord hangouts have become the highlight of my week. It's comfortable chaos with people who get it. One session, Riley brings up something serious. Can I ask you guys a question? Everyone goes quiet. Do you think we're too dependent on online interaction? Kevin. I mean, we hang out in person too. Yeah, but is it weird that some of my favorite memories are through a screen? Amanda speaks up. I don't think so. Connection is connection regardless of format. Yeah, but our parents' generation had real hangouts. I jump in. Riley, we literally have in-person board game nights every week. True, I guess I'm just overthinking it. Kevin, we're a hybrid generation. We do both. It's fine. The conversation shifts to generational differences. We're all millennials, Gen Z, cuspers who grew up with the internet. We're the last generation to remember dial-up, Amanda says. Riley, and the first to grow up with social media. We're like internet natives, Kevin adds. We spent an hour discussing internet evolution. From MySpace to Facebook to Instagram to TikTok. Remember when YouTube didn't have ads? I ask. Everyone. The good old days. Riley mentions Vine. Gone but never forgotten. We're quoting old Vines at each other. Road work ahead? Yeah, I sure hope it does. I smell like beef. Two bros chilling in a hot tub. This goes on for way too long. Eventually we're all too tired to continue. Same time next week? Obviously, we log off and I'm smiling like an idiot. These Discord calls have become as real as in-person hangouts. Maybe Riley was right to question it, but honestly, who cares? We're happy, we're connected, we're living our best, extremely online lives. And honestly, that's valid. My face when Discord double dates became a core part of my social life. That feeling when you realize friendship in the digital age looks different, but feels the same.